Hey everybody, welcome back to the Build With Me series. I'm Tanisha Coffey, aka The Lofty Entrepreneur, and we are working on building our WordPress website using the Avada theme. Specifically, we are working with the Avada Classic demo. If you've been keeping up, we have already built out our homepage and our About Us page, and now it's time to build our services page. Now, if you recall, for our services page, we are actually using the demo page for the investors page from the Avada theme. So as you can see right now, our page looks a little bit off, with the headline up here in the wrong place and size and the subhead, and then it has these breadcrumbs over here. So we need to fix that. And then down here, you'll see the different sections. These are basic, headline and text sections. We've worked with those before, and we've even worked with content box sections here. So you can see it's showing you the sizes of the pictures that you would ideally put there. So, and even down here, the sizes of the images down here, if you choose to keep them. So we have a few things that we need to tweak. Before we jump to that, I want to just show you what the page that we're trying to build should look like. All right, so this is the actual investors page. So right here, what we're missing is this slider up top. That's why our page looks as it does, and we're going to need to turn off our page title bar. And then outside of that, it looks like there's some icons that we are missing versus pictures, so icons. And then down here, there's just two pictures at the bottom. So this is a pretty simple page, not a lot here that we haven't gone through before. So I am going to go through this demo pretty fast. So hopefully you've done the other demos and you can keep up. Let's go. I'm going to go over to the dashboard. First things first, we are going to create our sliders. So to do that, we're going to go to Avada on the menu. We're going to go down to sliders, click sliders. Next, we are going to go down and we are going to copy one of the pages that we've already done. So we're going to clone this one. Again, the whole point is so that we do not have to reset any of the settings. All the settings carry over for the slider, just makes our life easier. So here's the demo. We're going to rename it. This is our services page. So I'm going to rename it that for easy identification. I'm going to rename the slug services. Now we're going to hit update slider. Now you know how this goes. When you have a slider, you have to add a slide to that slider. So we're going to go up here to the menu. We're going to go to slides. Now the current slide that's on this page is the same image that we had just copied from the About Us page. We want to change that. So we're going to add a new slide. But we don't want to click here because we want to just use the same, again, the same settings as before. So we're going to clone this. So we don't have to redo our settings. We're going to rename our cloned version. Hit quick edit. This is our services page, so we're going to just rename it services. We don't want it on the About Us page. Now we want to add About Us slider, and we want to add it to our services. So there we go. We're going to add it to the services. It's already there. It was actually on both, but we just want this one on just the services. And we're going to hit update. Now what we need to do is click edit so we can change out the picture that's on this particular slider. So we are going to click here to change the image. Let's see, what image did they have on this page? The buildings. We'll see if we can find that picture. We're just going to use this one, I believe. And we're going to hit set that as our featured image. It's different, but we're going to use that one. We're going to change this to services. And we can help in so many ways. And then down here for our slide, we're not going to do anything to that. So all we have to do is hit update. And now we have our slider and slide ready to go. So let's go back to our pages, all pages. We're working on our services page, so we're going to go down to services and we're going to hit edit. As you can see at the top of our page, it currently starts with the sharing our vision section, so we need to add our slider to this page. It's not on here yet. So we're going to go down here to the Avada page layout options, and we're going to go down to sliders. Currently there's no slider. We want to select the Avada slider. And the slider we want to put on here is for our services page, so we're going to select this one. We're not going to change any other settings. Now the other thing we have to do is take off our page title bar. So our default settings are to show the bar and the content. We want to change that for this page, so we're going to hit hide. All right, so those things are all done. We're going to hit update. All right, so now we can see by just by looking at our builder that we've added our slider to the page, so that is good. We should be good on that. Now here, this is just editing text. We've done this several times before. You click on the pen icon and you simply just type in whatever you want your new headline to be. New services headline. Save, and then whatever you would want. Here's another some headline or subheadline goes here. Hit save. Over here is where you will put any sort of copy. You do it the exact same way as we just did with these. It's just text, so it's super simple to change. Now the way this is built with three columns, three equal columns. So again, these are just text. No big deal. These are just headlines. And for the images, you would just click into them. It tells you the size that the image should ideally be. You would click on edit, and then you would be able to upload a new image, a new icon. So say that I want to go ahead and put this icon back. We can insert that into the page. Hit save. Let's do the same thing for the second icon. I'm going to hit edit. I'm going to put that icon, insert into the page, hit save. And we're going to do the third one. Now please keep in mind that I'm just doing this for demo purposes, so I am putting the demo images back onto the page. However, you cannot use the images that are provided in the demo for yours. You have to find your own images. So for something like this, these icons, there are different icon libraries online that you can tap into for these particular icons. The icons on the other pages that are part of the content library, you can use those. You don't have to import your own. In fact, you really can't unless you're going to be doing some coding things, which I don't recommend. But for these, because they're images, you can't just use those. Avada would have bought them and bought a license to them. So you would need to do the same. You need to find your own icon set to include in this place. You can use the icons or you could use an image. It's completely up to you. And then down here we have the buttons. We've worked with buttons before. Click on it. And right here is where you would put whatever link. You could type in whatever URL you wanted to, but say you wanted that particular link to go to a certain page on your website. Well, you click in and then you can scroll down and you can make it go to any other page on your website and it'll automatically pre-populate. So say you want it to go to your news page. You could click there and hit set link and it'll automatically include that in there. And then for your text, you would change the name, button title. And that's it. You would hit save. And for this section, let's click in here. Save really quick. So this is just a matter of changing the name if you really wanted to. Investor. Let's look over here and see what that may be. I don't think there's anything to really change there. We'll see in a minute when we look at our page. And just hit save. All right. And then once you want to change these pictures down here, again, this is a simple change. There was 2 different images, so that leads me to believe that the images are actually part of the column, on the column. So we're going to go see, we're going to check here in the background section. And let's see if there's an image here. Yep. So this is where your image is, where you would put your image. This size is the size of the image that you would want to create and insert in this section. You would hit edit and then just simply upload your picture or add whatever picture you've already uploaded. Same thing for this one. Go to our background section, click image, and there you go. So it's the exact same thing. I do want to say if you wanted to make those images clickable to somewhere, say you wanted them to be images that are call to actions to maybe join a class that you're doing or to buy a specific product, you simply would just need to have the link for where you want people to go and you copy and paste it in this section, or you can do like I just showed you and select a specific page. Like your shop, if you have a shop on your site, if you want to have a shop on your website. And that is it. All right, so we're going to just update the page once again. And we'll take a quick look at the page. Make sure we haven't forgotten anything. Hit view page. Why is that happening? We will have to see why that is linking. I think I am just having, I bet that, we'll check the slider. So I'm guessing that maybe I didn't turn something off on my services slider. So we're going to go to the dashboard. And we're going to look at our slider and see if I missed something. Sliders. And there's our demo slider. Let's go to our slides because it looks like it's flipping back and forth between the 2 slides. So I'm wondering if it did not, if I forgot to save taking that other image off the slider. So services demo. So it should only be connected there in that one spot. It is. So we're going to hit update. So we're going to check out the About Us and make sure that that slide is only on one page as well. Since that's the one we copied. Let's see if we can look at the quick edit. It should only be on the About Us page. See, that's why. So when we cloned it, we needed to have clicked to take it off of the services page as well. So now only one slide should appear. I'm going to hit update. And then we are going to go up to the pages section. I'm going to go to all pages, and I am actually going to go in. I'm going to take the slider off, and then I'm going to re-put it back on just to make sure that the updated version applies to the page. So to take a slider off, you would just hit remove slider. I'm going to update the page so it saves that change, and then I'm going to go ahead and re-add the slider back on. I'm going to go down to the bottom here, go to sliders. There's no slider. We're going to re-add the Avada slider, and this is the services page, so go ahead and put the services demo back. Hit update. And fingers crossed, everybody, our issue is fixed. Let's take a look. So there we go. Our slider is fixed. All right, guys, that is it for today. If you have not been building this particular page with me as I've been going along with this demo, go ahead and do so now, and then come back, check out the next video so we can keep finishing our website. We're almost there. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye.